Hey guys, how you doing? Logan here for SM Body Mods. Hope you're doing good wherever you are. And today's video is going to be our first video in our series of ear stretching videos. And today we're going to start with a topic that I think should be discussed more often, but it really kind of isn't, especially here on YouTube. Should you stretch your ears? Now I know what you're probably saying. It's my body. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to. I don't care what anybody else says. But let me tell you something, and there are some of you that are going to watch this video, especially Adam, I know, who runs the Ear Stretching Network. Check out the video posted about them. He is going to vouch for me on this. The ear stretching community can get quite hostile, and depending on, you know, some of the things you do, some of the things you say, which we're going to touch on in this video, a whole bunch of stuff, you know. First off, stretching your ears is a pretty intense mod. I mean, you're stretching your ears, you know, you're stretching a piercing. It's not meant to be like that originally, you know. So it definitely takes a lot of care, a lot of attention, and you have to know what you're doing. You know, you don't want to go ahead and start stretching your ears not knowing what you're doing and then realize, oh, I should have done this, but now I got a blowout. You know, that's never a good thing to do. And if there's one thing I can tell you guys, if you don't think you can stretch your ears, or you know, if there's going to be a work issue or anything like that, your school won't allow it. Granted, this is, you know, especially if you're a teenager, it's the time you want to go out, you want to grow, you want to rebel, but at the same time, if you're going to be having to hide your stretches constantly and take out all that jewelry every so often, especially if you just got them pierced, it's not necessarily going to be good for you. You might want to hold off until another time to where you can do it in a much more safe and easy way. Another thing is, you want to make sure that it's something you can live with. Now, I know some people only go to like a 0 gauge or a 2 gauge because they want to have their ears closed eventually on in life. But a lot of the times, especially at smaller sizes, it's possible to make permanent damage. So you have to think to yourself, if I do fuck up, can I live with this? Or am I going to be willing to spend the money to get it fixed? Speaking of money, we're going to touch on in just a moment, but there's one more thing I wanted to touch on here. When you set a goal size, like some people will, like when they go to stretch their ears, they buy a stretching kit from 14 gauge to a 00 gauge. I want to go to a 00 gauge. And this is personal, because that's how I was. I wanted to go to a 00 gauge. I got to 00, but man, ½ inch looks really good. Got to ½ inch, I'm going to 1 inch. That was what I put out. It's what I have in now. These are my X-Men plugs, got from Body Art Forms, just by the way, little plug. But, you know, that's just a quick piece of advice. Doesn't really have any relevance, but it kind of does. Setting a goal size may or may not be, you know, a good thing to do. But going on the money, it really plays into this pretty big, guys. Stretching your ears properly and safely, it's not cheap. It shouldn't be cheap, because you want to buy the best things you can buy for your ears. And I understand some people don't have the financial means to, you know, buy the best, but you can buy something good. You don't want to stretch your ears, you know, with, I've seen everything from straws to like garden spikes, like some weird stuff. Buy tapers for the smaller sizes, as much as it kills me to say that. Buy your tapers, buy your plugs, buy stainless steel. Don't stretch your ears with acrylic shit. You know, just don't do that kind of stuff. Trust me, in the long run, when you have big, beautiful lobes, you're gonna thank yourself for, you know, stretching properly at a smaller size. Now, there does come the taper and all that stuff, you know, in later videos, and we talk about actually the process of stretching your ears. And I'm trying to see if I can get one of my friends to let me video him stretching his ears, or me doing it on him, so you guys can see exactly what goes down. But the final points I wanted to touch on in this video were, like I said, spend the money, do it right, know what you're doing before you get into it, and be able to live with it. You know, if anything happens, you gotta live with those choices you make. You know, it's just, even though yes, these piercings can close up with a lot of TLC, but I treat them just as like I do my tattoos. These are not coming off. You know, they're not coming off. You know, it's not gonna happen. You know, and these you know, as long as I can keep a job that doesn't care, they ain't coming out. That's not. I'm living with mine. I made the choice, and I'm sticking to it. You know, and one last point I wanted to make is a big one, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me here, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me here. Don't do it just to do it. A lot of people are getting into the ear stretching trend right now, and it's sad that I have to use the word trend. It's not a trend. It's a body mod. This is a serious thing. It's not like, you know, going out and getting, you know, buying best friend necklaces because it was cool back in 2004. You know, this is something that you're gonna. It's a heavy thing. You know, you don't want to do it just because everybody else is doing it and this person said it was cool and that person said this. And no. That's not how this stuff works. This is your body. No matter what you believe in or anything like that, you only got one of them. You know, and you want to do to your body what you think is best, and what is sensible. You don't want to do it just because all your friends are doing it, because it may not be for you. If it is for you and you really do want to do it, go right ahead. Main point: think about it. Think about it. If you have parents, talk it over with them. That's a big thing, and you just want to do it right. You know, just consider all those points, you know, and think about it before you jump into actually stretching your ears. So moral of the story, guys, think about it before you do it. Make sure it is for you, and make sure it's not something you're going to regret. Just like tattoos, just like any other piercing, anything like that. So I hope this helped you out, guys. I'm sorry about the cut. I had somebody come in my room, and you know, I had to do all that stuff. But yes, stay tuned to the channel for more videos in this series. It's going to be quite a doozy, but I'm going to try to get you guys the best information I can possibly get. So like I said, I hope this helped you out if it does apply to you. And if it doesn't apply to you, stay tuned for more stretching videos, more videos on anything and everything from the world of body mods. I'm getting a new tattoo soon, so we're going to video that. I'm just sent another email to Blackout Organics to try to see the progress on the plugs they're making us to review. I'm going to be doing a review on King's body jewelry and body art forms coming up pretty soon. There's a lot of good content coming out of here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, get this video edited, get it uploaded to you guys. Hopefully we can get it up before Thursday. But if not, you know, you're probably seeing this on Thursday or Friday, whatever. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'll catch you later. My name's Logan. This is SM Body Mods. Peace out.